There will be a united Ireland. It is inevitable. It will happen by 2030. And here are the main reasons why. One of the most decisive factors in this happening is population. Catholics are set to have a majority by 2021. The 2011 census showed a falling Protestant population with a higher mortality rate and an aging population. It is suggested that the Catholic population will continue to rise, and that Catholics will have a majority for the first time ever in Northern Ireland by the next census. Of course, it is wrong and possibly very inaccurate to portray all Catholics as nationalists, and all Protestants as unionists, but polls suggest that the vast majority of Catholics vote for nationalist parties, and the majority of Protestants, unionist parties. Polls also suggest the amount of Catholics who vote for unionist parties is extremely low, even among Catholics who would not vote for a united Ireland. The two biggest cities in the north of Ireland have Catholic majorities, both Belfast and Derry. As most Catholics vote for nationalist politicians, they will have more influence over a border poll in the future, and could push for Irish reunification. The next reason for Irish unity is education. Statistics show that Catholics are more educated than their Protestant neighbours. This may seem a controversial statement, but the facts don't lie. Catholic schools do better than Protestant schools on the education front. Statistics show that Catholics from impoverished backgrounds are twice as likely to get a university education as their Protestant neighbours of a similar background. Just 1/3 of students in Northern Irish universities are Protestant compared to 2/3 by their Catholic counterparts. Long gone are the days when you did not need education to get jobs in the shipyards and that education did not matter. Now we have equality where people are given jobs based on education and skill. The facts now show that Catholics are more educated. This suggests that Catholics will be in more prestigious jobs than their Protestant neighbours and thus have a greater influence in economic and political life. The next factor in Irish unity is the demise of the DUP and the rise of Sinn Féin. The DUP became the biggest party in Northern Ireland after the last election, but polls suggest they are losing support. Over the past year, many events have made it impossible for the DUP to continue to make gains. Hardline loyalists have denounced the DUP and are now massively unfavourable in the loyalist community, which suggests that the Protestant vote will be split further between multiple parties and there will be a rise in nationalist votes. This contrasts with Sinn Féin, the party that proposes and strives for the unification of Ireland more than any other. They are well organised, well funded and gaining voters in every election north and south of the border. It is the richest party in Northern Ireland. Some suggest they are not long away from being the biggest party in Northern Ireland, and if this is true, it is not long before we see a Sinn Féin First Minister. Another factor in Irish unity is the decline in loyalism. Loyalists are Protestants who are staunchly British and support the union with the United Kingdom, loyal to the Queen, King Billy and their historical roots. They are a minority now even within the Protestant community and are becoming more and more unpopular from all sections of the community. Even their fellow Protestants are losing favour with them. The recent flag protests signal the beginning of the end for loyalism. Figures like Willie Fraser and Jamie Bryson leading loyalism during the flag protests became almost comedy. Groups like Loyalists Against Democracy rose to prominence during this period. And everyone realized how stupid and uneducated this section of the community is. A united Ireland would be sped up very swiftly if Unionists and Loyalists understood that the rest of the UK, especially England, seemed to be out of touch with Northern Ireland. Anyone who has lived in England will know how little knowledge or care English people have for Northern Ireland. If Unionists understood this, it may have an effect on the allegiances of people from Northern Ireland. One may ask themselves, if Britain has no loyalty for me, why should I have loyalty to Britain? It only takes one to listen to this Nolan interview to see an Englishman's view of Northern Ireland.
Last night. Tom is in Hertfordshire. Hello, Tom. Hello there.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, once again, we've got Northern Ireland kicking off, and I, like most Englishmen, I'm sure, have no affinity for these people. I have no empathy for their situation. I see them as little more than a drain on our rapidly diminishing resources.
Really?
This is a squabble in a medieval province between two groups of people, one of which shouldn't even be there. One of them is, they're basically Scottish people in a foreign country.
Well, you're interesting.
I'll tell you this, people in England would readily get rid of Northern Ireland tomorrow. It's nothing more than a drain on our resources.
So you don't believe in the United Kingdom?
No, we don't want Northern Ireland in the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland, as far as we're concerned, as far as I'm concerned, is a part of the Republic of Ireland. That's where it belongs.
But why wouldn't you?
All these factors will seriously damage Northern Ireland's place in the UK, which was once described as a Protestant state for a Protestant people. It will soon be curtains for Northern Ireland, and a united Ireland will happen. After hundreds of years of the constitutional question and the sectarian divide of loyalists fighting republicans, Ireland will have peace. No more will Ireland have to struggle for independence, and there will be no more deaths. Ireland can look forward to real politics of people voting for parties because of policy on real issues, not whether they support the Union or not. Northern Ireland will leave the United Kingdom and can never go back. Once Ireland is free, there will no longer be this long overdrawn conflict, and Ireland will be free and at peace. A united Ireland is coming. And everyone knows it. Chucky Ireland.